7, 8. Hey, kids, welcome to our podcast.
We're just two girls just talking about being bros.
Honestly, except dishonestly, because there's a third bro. Yay! We have a guest on our podcast. Take the floor. Tell us about yourself.
My name's Iaryna, the star of the haircutting video.
Yes.
What haircutting video, you ask? Boom! Check out our YouTube.
It's gonna pop up right. I don't know which side's gonna be right.
Just point up. What are you doing? Just point up.
It's gonna be right there. Go check it out.
Well,
But
it's if you're watching, it's gonna be up here. If not, it's 2 Girls Being Bros.
On YouTube.
No spaces.
No spaces.
On
Please
YouTube.
go subscribe. Help us reach 100 subs.
We're at 30 because of the haircutting
Literally,
video.
yeah,
That's one of
literally
the.
because of Iaryna right here.
We're at 3.2k views right now as we record this.
How does it feel to be like kind of big time famous? 3,000 people have seen you get a haircut.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
How do you feel if 3,000 people have seen you give a haircut?
It feels right.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just point something out? I think it's very interesting that that's the first video that you're barely in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, there was one comment that said, I want you next in the chair. So someone acknowledged that.
Someone is clearly...
Is that the third comment?
That big giant paragraph one?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think I've deciphered what that means. Can't be
uncoded.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want to find out how me and Iaryna met, how Victory and Iaryna met, go check out our video.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. If you're listening to this, go check out our video.
Yeah.
You gotta switch apps to go onto YouTube. But if you're watching, you're there.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Why would you throw them together?
Yeah, I know,
Gosh, Instagram at 2GirlsBeingBros _ and Twitter 2GirlsBeingBros.
No underscore.
Yeah. But what can you say? We're big time now.
Yeah.
So you don't know, we may have 3.2k views, but we have our first dislike. How does it feel?
Yeah.
How does that hit home for you?
Yeah.
You know, we're used to the hate because we have so many, we're so famous. But how was it like for you to have that one dislike?
I didn't know until like 5 minutes ago.
So tell us your raw emotions. It's
mean,
like as you see it here first or hear it here first.
You know, it's fine. People let their opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to know why.
Some people are wrong.
I want to know why, but...
Some people have wrong opinions.
And if the person who said that dislike is listening right now, let
Please,
us know.
we're down.
What can we improve? Let's constructive criticism. What
We accept it here.
Probably
just let us know what. It's probably me and you. It's
like camera angles.
We like the person. We like the person in getting a haircut, but the other two we could do without, and we're like,
oh no,
what's
then we
up?
joined for the assistant barber, my dog.
Oh yeah. Oh,
then we saw he was only a few snippets. And
But I saw that like we only found out like 20 minutes before you did.
Yeah.
That dislike. But I was like, that means you're big time because like big YouTubers have like no dislikes. You know, you gotta have. But the ratio, the math's 43 to 1. So
we'll take it.
So what's the percent?
Yeah.
Gosh, close to 1 out of 50 is 0.02%.
What?
No. 1 out of 50 is 0.02. Because you multiply that by 50 to get 1.
Sure.
Yeah, 1 divided by... Guys, stay tuned.
Let it be 2%?
Oh, sorry, 2%, yeah, but the number is 0.02. 1 divided by 50. Boom! 0.02.
So she's a physician.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, getting into our daily jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So, Victory, could you just replay that story, the conversation that we had earlier about what Iaryna is? Because see, Iaryna isn't just Iaryna.
Mm-hmm.
It's Iaryna, RN.
Register. Sorry. I don't know.
Do you want to tell the
I
story?
know you're going to fill in the blanks for me.
You pause for dramatic effect.
Sorry.
Okay. Iaryna, RN. Registered nurse. She can save your life. She will save your life one day, maybe.
You can also see her save some lives in Baked when she bruises up my... bruises.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she just beats up Victory.
Bandages up my bird.
Yeah.
A lot of bees. But, no, this story came about because we were having it on the podcast today, or we were talking about some stories, and I'm like, Iaryna's basically like my Snapchat nurse.
That's true.
I have sent her probably a couple pictures of various mosquito bites. Let us know if you do this with your friends who are registered nurses.
Yeah, and I was like, what about me?
And yeah, she's like, what about me? And why would I send the physician my pictures of my mosquito bites? when I need you, I'll call you when I'm on my roof and I'm like dropping like a rock and a shovel. And
You said a ball and a shovel.
Which will fall first, I'll hit you up.
Yeah. And then she was like, if I want to know about inertia, I'll call you. Sorry I'm so useless to your life. Sorry that my degree isn't as useful as a nursing degree. I'm still a BSc. I'm still getting that Bachelor of Science. She's just getting a nursing science. We're different sciences, but no, disrespect my science.
No, never disrespect.
Jeez.
But yes, I just want to, thank you live on the podcast for, calming me down
for the future.
Everything in the future I say to you. Because, like, it's so funny. I got a mosquito bite, and it was, like, big, and I was, like, kind of concerned, and I, like, told Iaryna about it, because I'm just my nurse friend.
And then I'm just her loser friend.
And then she's like, no, it should be fine. You gave me that advice.
Because I get them, too. I get the big mosquito bites, too.
And I remember, it was so funny, I remember sending you that, and then literally a week later, I got another one, but my whole leg swelled, like, it made the other one look like nothing, and then I was, like, literally having I was freaking out, and then it calmed me down again, so, thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna be that friend that's, like, extremely worried about mosquito bites. Sorry, I'll send you make you feel better, and I'll send you my mosquito bite next time, too.
Thanks.
Yeah, how does it, also, Iaryna, you just graduated this year, too?
Yeah.
So
you didn't give me a graduation shout out.
Yeah, we did. Go back a couple podcasts.
Okay, let's go, folks. We're checking. No. I'm kidding. We probably did. I probably bragged about it.
Yeah,
Well, I think it was me bragging about it, not you bragging about me for once.
Okay.
It'd be nice for you to brag about me. I brag about my friend Iaryna to all my friends. I'm like, that's right. She's a registered nurse. That's right. My friend is a registered nurse.
It's so weird. I don't know if you've but I've had like conversations like with like your parents' adult friends, and then like you're like trying to, and then like I'm always like I brag with my friends all the time. I'm like I have one friend, she just finished nursing. I'm like the other one's physics and math. I'm like
you saw the little there. You were like my other friends in a physics and math.
No, I fought.
Yeah, no, but it's so weird. Like whenever I'm typing, writing out my cover letters for jobs, it's like Iaryna, RN, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. So weird.
Wow,
it's pretty weird.
It's pretty nice. Yeah. What can I say? I can't win them all. But I mean, yeah, I definitely brag about you a lot, especially since you got your registered nursing thing. I was like, it was so funny because Iaryna was like, oh, I'm gonna write my exam early. I don't know if I can do it. And I was like, you can't. Because I've been here like for 4 years. I listened to her talking about it. And I was like, she's gonna become a registered nurse. I can't wait. And then she was like, oh, like she comes on, she's like, oh, I don't know. And then she like messaged me that she did it. And I was like, I knew it. I didn't doubt it for a second. What can I say? This is our friend.
Andre probably doubted me.
Oh, so in case you guys have missed, Andre, what he's been up to is, so we all know Iaryna has been in a long-term relationship with her boyfriend for 4 years?
Almost 4.5.
Almost 4.5?
Yeah.
But now, we thought, shout out to Carlos, I don't know if he's listening, but did he watch the video?
Oh, he claims to have watched the video.
We'll quiz him tomorrow. We'll quiz him tomorrow.
At what second did Elvis appear?
What was his title?
What did Roxanne say in response to this story? But yeah, so it happened this past December, so December 2019. We discovered that Andre has a flame. Like Iaryna is his flame. So Andre, we joke about Andre being in love with Iaryna and like fighting for her love. It all started because like we were at a Christmas party and then first we were playing Pig. So like eventually at one point, it gets like there's a smaller group of people and then like it becomes 2 people. So then you have to see who goes first. So he was like, so innocently, he's like, oh, I'm gonna watch Iaryna. And I was like, damn boy, relax. She's got a girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
She's not your girlfriend. She's got a boyfriend. And then, like, I don't know how, but then, like, a few other things happened that same night. Like, just, like, again, little innocent things where he was like, oh, I'll sit here. And I was, like, close to Iaryna. And I was like, Andre, you know she's taken. And then, it just kind of happened that, like, so many events. Because, like, Carlos and Andre have such a good friendship, such a healthy relationship. They definitely follow each other on Instagram.
Yeah. You can see some of their hidden relationship in Baked if you want to know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's really good. It's some good content.
I feel like it has grown since then.
It's definitely developed, you know.
That was, like, the beginning.
Yeah, that was just the beginning, and now it's blossomed into something truly beautiful. Just 2 guys fighting for one girl's heart, you know? But yeah, so that's what we want to. I just want to point out the fact that like.
Oh, sorry.
Gosh, I thought you were gonna give me some signals like shut up or something, and I was like, I'm just talking. We talked about talking about this, and now you're gonna silence me.
Sorry.
Jeez, you guys see what I put up with? Yeah, hey, Iaryna, you want to do a podcast together?
Sure.
I have a great concept: 2 girls being bros. Ever heard of it?
It's a great concept. That's a great idea.
But yeah, so but my favorite part though is that like they like don't actually hate each other, Andrea and Carlos, but like they kind of do. Like Andrea put Carlos in a chokehold, and like whenever I bring up Andrea in front of Carlos, like he like shudders a little bit, and like yeah, and then whenever I say Carlos, Andrea's like Psh, I can beat him. So you know, it's a little. How does it feel to have 2 men fighting over you?
It's not the first time.
Oh, can't relate. I just have stuck.
Okay.
Take it away.
Wow. All right. Yeah.
Why are you so bad at transitions? I gave you so much time to
know,
look to.
because I was enjoying
I gave
the
you
moment.
so much.
I was enjoying the moment.
Gosh, talk.
I don't think.
And then, song of the week. Gosh, let's go there because I'm gonna have to plan the next transition. Iaryna, take it away.
My song of the week is what's it called?
Sweet Dreams.
Sweet Dreams.
Sweet Dreams by Eurythmics.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Nice classic.
Good song.
I
Catchy.
think it's from. I feel like I say this every time someone mentions a song. I'm like, oh, that's from a movie or like a commercial or something. But that's from a movie of some sort. Like it triggers
It was
something.
in Umbrella Academy. It was one of their fight scenes.
Oh,
because
okay.
I read like that's the thing that they do. They like put like upbeat music during like a fight scenes because it's like supposed to be like sweet and sour kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I feel like I've seen like that. Once like seen something to that song recently. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I'm like 99.9% sure it was the Umbrella Academy. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's a really, really good show.
Oh yeah, it is. Have you seen it?
No, I told her to though, but
I started the first episode and I didn't get through it.
oh, okay. That's so honestly totally fair.
Like I liked the beginning, but then like once they started, like they already all came. No spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
After like the dad died,
Oh
they
yeah,
all
yeah,
came
yeah.
like and they started like I think they started like not fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, and I was like, eh.
That's
That's
fine.
fair.
It's not my type. Not my type of show.
I don't think it's. See, I think I don't what you mean that because I don't think it's my style of show either. Like I think I'm not crazy about the plot, but I think I love the actors so much, and I think I love the characters. So I think that's what keeps me going. I don't think it's the plot for me for that show, but
I think it would also be like a social watching thing because like me, Victory, and Nadia watched it all together, so that it could have been just like like those moments.
that's
But
true.
I don't know. I kind of do like the plot. I like the how it keeps you guessing. Like it takes like me and Dri, we were watching it and we were like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Like but like you never get it right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
But-
it kind of reminded me of? That it's a movie that came out. It's kind of similar. Like someone died in the family, and then they were trying to figure out who.
There's a movie.
Yeah.
Knives Out.
Knives Out. Yeah.
I watched it recently.
It gave me those vibes.
Yeah. I could see it. I told you it was like not bad of a movie. I don't know if you'll like it, but you should definitely watch it. Knives Out.
I'll look at the trailer.
It was on. I saw it on Amazon Prime. Sad, my thing expired, so I can't watch Amazon Prime anymore. But song of the week.
So my song of the week is "Lighter" by Nathan Daw, featuring KSI. Great song. Have you heard it?
No.
It's a really good summer song. Like, it's not my type style of music, but it's such a good summer like feel good song that pumps you up. It reminds you of summer. So that's mine. Check it.
Nice. My song. It's from TikTok. Like I found it from TikTok. I don't know if it's a trendy song on TikTok, but it's called "Seriously Just Stop." It's by some girl named Anna, but that's some girl named Anna is all one word if you're trying to look her up. I don't know. Yeah, it's not bad. It's like it's definitely different from what I'm used to listening. So like if someone listened to it, they'd be like, "Really, you listen to this?" But I'm like, kind of cool. I'm kind of like branching out, So check it out, Another thing that is really good at discovering music is definitely movies, such as Camp Rock. And we definitely have some debates going on.
Yes, I have a point to bring up. I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure this happened at Carlos's birthday party. I think someone was talking about Camp Rock, and then I had this point, but I didn't say it then.
Yeah, she kept telling me every time I seen her since.
And then every time I'm like, whenever Iaryna's on the podcast, we're gonna bring this up because I know you. I don't remember what the conversation was.
Okay.
Oh, I just remember.
I don't remember.
I have no idea what it was, but I just remember Camp Rock, and ever since then I was like, oh, I gotta bring up this point because I don't know if people agree with me.
Okay.
So Camp Rock 2. So we all seen Camp Rock back in the day.
Yeah.
Also, not recently, but at the beginning of quarantine, I went to go rewatch the Camp Rocks. I hadn't watched them since, like, I don't know. I was, 10 or whenever they came out. And they're so cringe. Like, the Camp Rock 2 was so hard to get through. Like, just rewatching it, I was like, oh my god. Like,
I might have to watch it tonight.
oh, it was so bad. Like, you don't remember, I guess you just don't remember it being, like, that bad when you, like, watch it, but, like...
Because when you're younger, you have terrible taste in things.
Yeah. Also, there's... Oh, my God. I'll show you guys after, but there was this one video... In Camp Rock 2, the Can't Back Down song, there's one backup dancer who had this outfit, and I was obsessed. Like, I clearly remember being like, that's the coolest outfit I've ever seen. I saw it, and I was like... Oh my god, like, how did I ever think... I'm gonna put a picture of it on screen right now for you guys, and you can laugh with me and at me at how I thought that was the cool... Like, I was gonna recreate it. I'm pretty sure there's, like, a headband, like, this way, and, like, flannel, and it was
such a victory look.
Yeah, and I was like... Because I remember so clearly being obsessed with that outfit, like, I'm that random backup dancer, and just everything was so bad in, like, the outfits. But anyways, that was not the point. But Camp Rock 2, the storyline of Camp Rock 2... is that there's, like, a rivalry camp, Camp Star.
Yeah.
And then they're, like, battling it out, basically. They have the final battle of who's the better camp. I think that was the plot, I don't recall.
Have you seen the movie? Gosh,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
But I remember watching that movie back in the day, like, and seeing Camp Star and being like, they're freaking superior. They make Camp Rock look like poo-poo garbage. Like, I thought that, and then, I remember back in the day, no one agreed with me because everyone was like, Camp Rock, Demi Lovato, Joe Bros, but they weren't I forget the name was in the Camp Rock, but they weren't the Jonas Brothers.
No,
There's something else.
There's something else.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, exactly. But everyone was like, no, it's all about, like, Camp Rock, but I was like, Camp Star is clearly superior, and then what's the girl's name, the blonde girl, she switched camps to go.
Was she in the first movie?
Yeah, the mean girl.
Mean girl.
I don't remember her name is.
I know who you're talking about. But
Yeah, and she switched camps, go to Camp freaking Star, and I'm like, and everyone gave her hate, and I'm like, okay, fair, like, first of all, they weren't really friends with me, but anyways, but Camp Star is so superior. Deuce.
Deuce!
This is my point. I always thought Camp Star was superior, and I don't remember one freaking song that Camp Rock did in Camp Rock 2. But do I remember Fire from Camp Star and that amazing performance by that main guy?
Sure, can I just ask you something real quick? What are you getting at?
Camp Star is so much superior.
Okay.
That Disney Channel made us believe that Camp Rock was so much freaking better. But Camp Star, and mainly their performance of Fire, was literally amazing. That song is incredible.
Okay.
That guy's voice is incredible, but they made us freaking hate that Camp Star. But Camp Star is superior. That's my point. Do you guys agree that Camp Star was superior?
Camp Rockstar? You just said Camp
No,
Rockstar.
Camp Star was
You
superior.
said Camp Rockstar though. See,
Do we
here's the
agree?
thing.
See, like, I thought Camp Star was cooler,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Like, I liked Camp Rock, but yes.
But that's
Camp
the
Star was
point, because
cooler.
everyone else is Camp Star, and you're Camp Rock. But you have to love yourself, even though you're Camp Rock.
Terrible. I'm talking about Fire. That guy is incredible. Like, he blew every singer out of the water there.
Okay, and people
Amazing.
be better than you too. Doesn't mean you
I'm
don't deserve
not talking
love.
about me. I know I suck.
I'm kidding, guys.
No, I
don't know. There's definitely a reason for it.
Yeah.
It's just like the freaking movie Cheaper by the Dozen, where they have the rich people across the lake and they have it all, and they're still a pretty good family, but they're trying to make it seem like the poor family is bad, but it's like they're both family at the end of the day. And would I rather jet ski with my family than not jet ski? Probably, yeah. But the key is that you can also love not jet skiing with your family.
I get that. Yeah.
That was probably
I
the point of the
understand.
film. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
that is the plot of the film, but I'm just saying that Camp Rock versus like, if I'm coming, like, the whole premise is you go to Camp Rock to become a freaking star, like, whatever the Jonas Brothers band is, but, like, comparing those two camps, I want to become a star, I'm going to Camp Star. If I want to become a celeb, I'm going to Camp Star. If I want to become, if I want to spend my summer singing Kumbaya around the fireplace and making some paper mache, I'll go to Camp Rock with the Joe Bros.
Okay, so where are you gonna get this money for Camp Star?
I don't care.
Oh, look, we got a capitalist in that.
I think to summarize this very strong argument.
You have not brought forward any strong arguments.
No, I'm just saying Camp Star is superior.
Yeah, but you haven't brought forward any.
And the performance of Fire, everyone go look up Fire. I'm bringing up the fire. I'm light it up under my control. No one remembers.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
no.
So it's just
That's
that
just
performance.
you.
Okay. So this conversation was totally pointless.
Yeah, well, here's
It was
another
just
thing
me
that Victor's
just
trying to
saying
convince.
that Camp Star is better, and that I just love the song Fire, and it's really severely underrated.
See, but here's the thing.
Period.
You always
That's
try to
been
bring
your
up.
song every week.
Is it on Spotify?
Probably.
Please no.
It's gonna be my second song of the week. It's a bonus.
No.
If it's on Camp Rock, a Camp Star Fire. Okay.
Oh.
We're good.
Spotify? Is that what
No,
you meant to say?
But here's the thing. Victor always brings up these things, just says something, and then doesn't really bring proof. Like, listen,
That's true.
I come make an argument. I have backup. I have proof. I have concrete evidence to sway someone's idea.
Mm-hmm.
But Victor just comes out like, Camp Star superior because of fire. Okay. And what about it? That's one performance. You don't know the story of Camp Star. You don't know the story of Camp Rock. But she does it. And say, well, watch. We have what else are we discussing? Leftover pizza is better, she claims. Like some monster.
Let me put it out here. Because the other day we had pizza, and I ate it. Okay, I'm talking chain pizza. Disclaimer: not like the margarita, like not that. That's a different story. I'm talking chain, like Pizza Nova, Domino's, chain pizza. Is it better fresh or the next day when you put in the oven to warm it up? Not like not cold pizza, not like microwave disgusting. Like you oven warm it. I don't know, because I had it the day of, obviously. The next day I put it in the oven, I'm like, this is so much better. I don't know.
What do you have?
Hawaiian.
I love Hawaiian.
Thank you.
No,
So
what
good.
brand?
Oh. Hawaiian Domino's.
Ew.
Still good.
Domino's is not
No,
good the
no.
next day.
I don't think I've ever had. I've just eaten all of it. So
It's way better the first day. Pizza's the only one that tastes better when you warm it up the next day. But on a pan, like a frying pan, you toast it up because in the bottom toasts up, and then the cheese doesn't dry out because the problem with putting it in the oven, you put it in for too long, it dries out like toast. But if you put it on a frying pan, then the cheese like gets like soft again, and then you can eat it, and it's a nice crunch.
I've never heard
You
of
know.
that.
Yeah, me neither.
I saw it on the internet, and then I tried it, and I was like, damn, this is actually really good. So there's that. So I'm gonna argue with you that you're wrong yet again.
I'm gonna have to go with Roxana.
Yeah,
Point score.
Yeah, I also
One.
sent this. I think I sent it to you guys. I sent to Steph and Nastia and Nadia as well, and they all said no as well. But that's okay. That's fair. I'm not super passionate about that. I'm just like, I had it the next day, and I was like, I kind of enjoy this more than when it was fresh.
No, I like my pizza fresh, but I'll eat it the next day, and I don't mind it cold the next
I don't
day.
either.
I don't mind it.
Some people hate it cold.
Yeah.
Like,
It's disgusting.
Oh.
I cannot eat cold.
I don't
like
mind
cold
it.
from the fridge. Different story if it's just like room temperature, like not warmed up. But if it's cold, I
Oh
will not.
yeah, that's like not from
Oh
the fridge.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
Victor. Do you mean from the fridge?
Yeah.
She means from the fridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
So yet again, 2 points, Oksana.
It's just
Roxanne.
my whole diet is just very interesting, and in general, yeah, okay.
No, your taste.
My taste,
Your taste is weird.
Yeah, it's like borderline picky, but like at the same time, it's just like
No, it's picky.
it's picky, but like it's so specific. So like,
That's picky.
Okay, but like I feel like I'm kind of You're a picky eater too, aren't you?
I am, but I don't think to that extent.
Yeah.
Like I don't like dressings on my salads. Like if
Thank you.
but if my
That's
salad
not a
comes,
picky eater.
but if my salad comes with a dressing, I'll eat it. Like I'm not gonna be that type. I'm not gonna be that type of person. Like oh, take it away.
That'd be big.
Yeah.
Love ketchup. Love ketchup. I hate mustard. Hate relish.
Yeah, but that's fair. Those are controversial topics, you know.
I
so
hate
it's like-
mayo unless it's like. If it's in the sandwich, I'm like I'll force myself to eat it. But if it's like too obvious, I can't. And like if it's in a salad, I'll eat it.
So yeah, I feel like we always get classified as picky, but I'm like, I think I'm more extreme picky, but...
Oh, tomatoes. Hate tomatoes, but
That's
I love...
not picky though, Victor.
But I love
You...
bruschetta and stuff.
Yeah. Iaryna's not a picky eater.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm an extreme version of
But if you
that.
ask my mom, she'll say I'm a picky eater. Not as bad as I was as a kid. As a kid, I would not eat anything except for, like, burgers and stuff.
I disagree. But I disagree with most of Victory's choices. So here we are, I mean. Same with, like, what did you say? Thoughts on chocolate milk in cereal?
Oh, yeah, do you have... I've never done that. That's another weird
That's
thing.
disgusting.
Okay.
That would be way too sweet.
I need to clarify something. You know, Nesquik turns the milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
that count as
No.
chocolate milk?
No.
I guess.
No, because if
Yeah.
you pour because if you pour chocolate milk in Nesquik, it's gonna be too chocolate and it's too sweet. So you have to consider chocolate milk.
Okay.
So brown
Then no,
milk
I've
plus
never-
Nesquik.
I've never tried it, but I would not try it with every cereal. There's only some
Honey
cereal.
nut.
I would try that. I would
Ew.
try that.
That's
It's-
too
it's-
sweet.
no.
No, you
Okay,
would have to
but
do
it
it.
is sweet, but I
You would
like
have to do it
sweet,
with the
but-
plain Cheerios, like without the coating.
That
You
too.
can't. It's gonna be too sweet.
But specifically Cheerios and chocolate.
Because then, what's the point of it? You're gonna
It's
drink
just
the
super
after
sweet.
juice, and then it's gonna be
It's
syrup.
chocolate milk. That's the only milk I like, I think, that I just use it with
You said
cereal.
chocolate.
Chocolate? No.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I know, but it's only because you like chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you hate chocolate too, so that's a
No,
bit
that's
biased.
no. I said it's sweet. I never said the flavor of chocolate milk isn't nice. I'll have a glass of chocolate milk, but you throw that in with cereal.
I don't
First
know.
of all, way
It
too
is
sweet.
sweet. I give
Second
it
of all,
as
you can't
sweet.
pair it with every cereal.
No, I'm specifically like Honey Nut and like Cheerios.
That's way too sweet.
No, it's so good. Guys,
No.
try it. Let us
No.
know.
See,
Even
so
if
yet
you try
again,
it
Victory
too,
loses.
Let us know what you think.
Rightfully
No,
so.
also,
Don't try it.
I went to Metro the other day, and then I was going to get like I drink oat milk, so I went to go to like there's a section.
Like, you drink expired milk?
No, oat milk.
Oh, oat milk. I heard
Old
old
milk.
I only drink expired.
I'm
It's
like-
like a month after oat milk. And at the Metro near my house, they have like a separate section of like the almonds and oats, all the alternative ones. And there's a lady there, and she was like, hey, like my daughter drinks oat milk. I'm not really a big fan of it. Like, what would you recommend? I'm trying to like switch for the first time. And I was like, oh, wrong person. I'm very bad with opinions and these kind of things. And I was like, I personally hate almond milk, so like I wouldn't go there. Then I was like, hey, maybe you could try coconut milk instead. She's like, okay, I'll do that. Then I'm like, then I went, I was feeling comfortable. So I was like, oh, you should even try chocolate milk. She's like, with cereal? And I was like, oh. So she didn't agree.
Yeah.
Like, she was
Good.
so taken aback. And I was, because like she originally asked me, like, oh, it's like the best one with cereal. Like, which one do you say? And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess try coconut milk. But I'm like, you should try the chocolate one. And then she was like, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, but
I
if you
just-
you put chocolate milk in your ice cap.
Yeah.
Ew, it's not that good.
So good. If you like chocolate or extra sweet,
No, but it's not even about chocolate or extra sweet. It just doesn't do anything.
you can taste the chocolate. It's like a hint.
I'd have to try it.
No,
I'll try it.
It's not it.
It's-
But like,
I just love chocolate. I'm literally addicted to chocolate. Anything
Oh, I love
chocolate
chocolate.
flavored or chocolate anything. So that's
can't relate.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was. See, here's the thing. It's like the way you are with chocolate and things. It's like with me, with pretty much like having cream in coffee, up until the point where, because we went to Tim Hortons the other day, and it was like, and then I got cream in my coffee, in my iced coffee, and it was just cream. So I could totally see that if, like, I still managed to drink it because it was cream, but like, it's like if it had chocolate milk, you can still eat it. Because like, you don't mind the thing itself. You guys, I feel like I'm trying. How am I trying to? Okay, so like, you know, because you know when you drink the cereal, when you drink the cereal milk,
Yeah.
it's chocolate milk.
Yeah.
So if you like it enough, no matter what you throw in it,
Yeah. It'll be
so you just
fine.
have a weird obsession with chocolate milk.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that it adds anything to something, right?
Well,
Like
I
for
think
example,
I like the extra sweet. I like the honey cereal
you
with
like
that.
this extra sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm scared
I
of
am
you.
addicted to anything sweet.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. Guys.
No, I fear you. How can you?
It's like the point where just salad makes
Somebody
you feel
please comment on this and be,
I think this needs to be a new poll on Instagram.
yeah. Is
Stay
there
tuned.
such thing as too sweet? Because like what I was trying to say is because like for me, I like cream in my coffee, So then if I have too much cream, some people will be like, this is disgusting, I can't do it.
But you don't
I'm
mind cream,
like,
so
yeah,
whatever. Okay,
you
I
know, like,
understand.
it was like, sure, was it the best tasting? No, like, objectively, someone could taste this and they're like, this is disgusting. But to me, I was like, yeah, I can do this, you know? But then, like, if you tried it, you'd be like, this is just cream.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I was thinking about.
I think you guys need to put all this on
Yeah.
Instagram and let the people
Take it to
decide.
Instagram.
We gotta run it.
Let
the
you
pizza,
guys
the
decide.
thing,
Pizza,
everything,
the
yeah.
milk,
Guys,
everything.
go follow us on Instagram so you can participate in those polls.
Yeah, those iconic polls.
Oh yeah, that was that was our weird food tangent.
What's up?
Oh
Before
we also have a game, but before we go on to the game, we have so Roxanne told me about this on TikTok. Oh, also, I was there when we convinced you to get TikTok. I remember that day.
I remember that day.
How does it feel now? Are you a TikTok addict?
I wouldn't say I'm an addict, but there will be days where I just don't go on TikTok
yeah.
at all. But sometimes I even forget about TikTok, like I don't even have the app, and I'll be bored. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then, but if I get on TikTok, I will be on TikTok. That's the problem.
That's fair.
And
Problem for me.
Carlos hates it because I show him I like all these videos, and then I force him to watch it.
As it should be done.
Oh, the me palm.
It's my favorite song. Oh, that should be my song of the week.
Song of the week, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that should be my song of the week. My favorite song, I was singing it, and he told me to stop. And then I found TikToks of literally that scenario.
Hashtag relationship problems, and he would never tell you to stop singing.
Maybe one.
Food for thought.
Just a check mark in the pros for Indri. Just putting that out there.
But yeah, for TikTok. So Roxanne was talking about. So if anyone watches,
Roxanne. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Roxanne and Vic.
She had too many names, but it's okay. So she was talking about TikTok, and then she's like, "Have you seen KJ Appa on TikTok?" And if you don't know who KJ Appa is, he is from the star of Riverdale. He's Archie, the greatest show on earth. You don't watch it, so you're doing it right. Yeah.
That's why you're a nurse. That's why you passed your registered nurse exam.
I didn't watch
it
because you told me not to watch it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Like, we already started, and we're, like, 4 seasons in, but, like, it's too late to stop. Yeah. Cheers to Nadia. Nadia she started, and then she was like, I can't. I need to know what happens.
Yeah.
No matter how bad it is. But, so, anyway, so, like, I can't remember how long ago, but, like, I stumbled upon, someone talking, like, it was, like a post on Instagram talking about KJ's, TikTok account, and I was like, oh, like, I wonder what it is. And then I look up, and, like, they say that his username is Fifi is Queen. So I was like, okay, that's already really weird. So I thought it was a fake because these are the videos he posted.
Yeah, so we're gonna get I'll put them on screen if I can save them, but
yeah,
it'll be good to get like a you don't know who he is like kind of opinion
idea.
on because I was so confused.
I thought it was fake at first, but here's his post. So here are his posts. So mind you, he has a big young following. So like people probably first of all who see him on TikTok probably aren't his fans because he's not under his own username. So people just kind of browse by this, and then like obviously eventually when it came out that was his TikTok account, he started getting more views and stuff and like all this stuff. But so just here's we want to get a live reaction.
I think I've seen this actually.
Like,
hey, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Like people at some Bahamas, like once they get to a certain point, or if it gets to a certain time of night, that's what you see.
literally, yeah.
I think I'm losing my mind. Trying to stay inside the lines. It's like I won't even play.
It's so uncomforting.
Like it's just. I think my favorite part is the comments.
Very bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, like very, very bored.
Just need
That's really
in
funny
my chest.
Carlos will do that sometimes when he's like really hungry. He gets like excited. Looks like he has a lot of time on his
Literally.
hands because
I love that
those
game.
kind of like take a while to like film and stuff.
Yeah.
Not that I
sorry
post
for hitting your
anything,
bag.
but like
No, it's like
what I heard from my sister, like it
Oh, I'm
takes a
sorry.
while.
Yeah, her.
That, like all the transitions and everything.
What's up? What's up, two girls?
Okay.
Being bros,
You're
and
over here.
there's Iaryna here.
Hi.
But yeah, so the thing is that the comments are hilarious because here's the thing, like he's pretty attractive when he doesn't look like this, but like people's comments, like they were like, how do I delete someone else's TikTok account? And I was like, the stuff people come up with is brilliant, you know, like people like because I think the Riverdale actors, they all signed, like the main ones, they signed like a 7-season contract. So they were like, he's just trying to get out of the contract, like this is his way of like getting out. And I was like, so accurate because like, you know, being in such a terrible show must be hard on the psyche, and it's clear. It's so evident now, seeing that, you know, like
It's just like not, because as of someone who watched Riverdale, I'm like, that's not what I would expect from his TikTok. Even though I get, it's like there's a difference between actor and like a real person, obviously, but I just expect him to like be posting, I don't know, guitar content.
yeah, because he's like in a band, so I thought it would be kind of like promotion for his own music, you know. It's like,
But no.
it's just that, and then people were just like, they were like, it looks like he hasn't eaten since the beginning of quarantine, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, these people are savage. I think just my favorite part was like all the comments because of like just the way he used to look, and then you see this, and you're like, oh, hi, you know, and also just the username Fifi is Queen. Who's Fifi? Can somebody answer me who is Fifi?
So, you know who Fifi is, leave a comment down below.
Please, Fifi, if you're
Out
Queen,
there. If you're out there.
please let us know
Who you
what
are,
he was
why
doing.
Are you Queen?
But yeah,
What
that,
have you done? But
that had me like crying. I was literally like sitting on my at my kitchen table, and I was like just sobbing because of the comments. And like, because in Riverdale they call their stupid drugs, like one of them is Jingle Jangle and another one's like Fizzle Rocks, and they're like, Archie can stop taking the Jingle Jangle. And I was like, it just shows how stupid the show is, because who calls it Jingle Jangle and who calls it Fizzle Rocks? So
the Zababa comment you made is so accurate.
Yeah.
It's about is it like the Ukrainian parties, for those who don't know, but like
dances.
the Ukrainian dance parties, but they're parties too.
Discotheques.
Yeah.
You can have a party without dancing, and that's a
Okay,
party.
okay,
you can't have a
okay,
zabab without a...
Ukrainian dance party. That sounds like the...
No, it's just a Ukrainian dance.
Okay, it's a dance.
Thanks.
But I feel like, Pat, if there's like that point in time where it's like 1:45 or like 2:50 when like the crazy
2:56.
like the crazies all come out and like out of nowhere, like
And they just do their
it's
stuff.
like that
drag you on the dance floor in a
on
chair.
a chair halfway, and you're kind of like, what?
Like, hello,
They
what's
like
going
run
on?
after you to ask you if you want to drink, like run, like no, I'm not kidding. But yeah, that's very accurate of
That's
his TikTok.
But yeah. Should we get into the game?
Yes.
Let's do this.
So today, guys, we're gonna be playing a game. We're playing Who's Most Likely To between us three. Obviously, some of these might never happen, but like we're saying who's most likely, like having fun, you know, a little banter.
Banta.
Have I ever heard you say banter before?
Banta.
No, I say it like
Banta.
kind of ironically from that show. What was it? Too Hot to Handle on Netflix.
Oh.
Guys,
Yeah.
look, new addition to the fam, to the 2GirlsBeingBros fam, a
New
new
whiteboard.
whiteboard. And that goes to
Hopefully the
Iaryna.
video is still recording and it's not cutting out, so you will see the whiteboards this time. Sorry about that. Oh, shoot. Before we get into the game, we're going to do our restaurant shout out of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot to do that. So every week we shout out a restaurant. So this week's restaurant is called ScottHill Caribbean Cuisine.
It's not that hard to say. I've corrected you
Cuisine?
5
Cuisine.
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 I've
I
literally
know she
corrected her
corrected
5
me.
times within the last 24
I
hours.
couldn't remember what she corrected me on.
Cuisine. Say it.
Cuisine.
Cuisine. Thank you.
This is the
Cuisine.
the point of the
Cuisine.
daily correction of the podcast.
Right.
Every podcast there's at least one word that I get corrected on.
No, that you say wrong.
That I get, yeah.
Shh.
What was it? Postpone?
Postponed.
No, it's
I said
Postpone is
postpone.
no.
I said-
Postpone
I-
is a word. You
it-
said prespone.
I said postpone.
Prespone.
You said like Post Malone, so I post. No. But sorry. So ScottHill Caribbean Cuisine. The address is 1943 Avenue Road. It is family operated, black owned, local business. They specialize in
I give her the book
Caribbean
for 10 minutes.
cuisine, in upscale atmosphere. We had it the other day. They have I mainly saw this restaurant on, go follow their Instagram, beautiful Instagram. I got recommended their picture, and it was the picture of their jerk chicken salad, and I was like, that's the most beautiful salad I've ever seen in my life. Had it very good. They also put cantaloupe in their salad, which is like something you'd never think to do, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was very much a victory dish, and I very enjoyed it. So yeah, go check it out. I will leave that. You can also go follow us on Instagram to see all the restaurant shout outs. But yeah, so we're gonna play Who Lives Most Likely To, and so yeah, before we went on, we also went on this website. We were looking up, trying to get some like questions, and there was one that was like 100 Who's Most Likely To questions to liven up the party, and like they were like, who's gonna die first?
They're like, who's most likely to be a deadbeat parent?
Like,
and I was like, what? Like, who's doing
what
this?
What party are they playing this Who's Most Likely to
And
have?
and how is it livening it up? If anything, it would destroy people. Like, there's...
So yeah, so we tried to pick the best one. We didn't pick the real dark ones. We tried to pick the best ones. Some of them were a little cringe, but whatever. You're just having fun here, okay? Alright. So first one, who is most likely to cry at a sad movie? This is hard.
Are we allowed to like vote for ourselves, or is it? Do you have to vote for the other?
No, it's
Yeah, we can
if
do
you
it
think
ourselves,
if you genuinely think it's yourself. 3, 2, 1.
So, you know,
I'm very emotional. Okay.
That's fair.
It's okay.
Honestly,
That's
Not like emotionally
But-
unstable, but.
oh, I'm emotionally unstable, but not at movies. Not like for movies, I won't cry. I don't know what it is.
No, I cry like Stars Born. Got in the car. Carlos and I sobbed together.
Even through the complete opposite. We just get in the car and be like, "Hey, what's next?"
Wow.
Yeah. I don't think I've cried at a lot of TV shows get to me. Some,
A
like, the
lot?
finale-
Like, how
not
many?
a lot. Well, like the one the
I cried at
usually
Desperate
if there's
Housewives.
yeah, that's right. If there's like the sad moments in TV shows, I probably will shed a tear. Shed a tear if I wasn't to the doctor. That one, Desperate Housewives. Actually, that's all I can think of right now. So
Nice.
not that often, but I can't really think of movies. But I also don't want a lot of movies in general too. But
Okay.
anyways, okay. So the first one to die in a zombie apocalypse.
If you don't put down the real person, I'm gonna throw hands with you. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Roxanne.
Why me? No, come on. Say it. Say why you
She's in
think.
denial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She tried to. Can I say something? We were trying to pick questions that wouldn't be obvious, and then she like offered to put that one, and I was like, we all know what the answer is. So she's like, no. I think I could laugh because I'd hide.
Okay, calm down.
Usually lick my
She just gave me
pants.
goosebumps when she breathed in my ear.
Sit down, hey little mama. Let me whisper in your ear.
Delilah, sit.
No, because let me finish my story. So, no, because we're picking questions that weren't so obvious, and I look at her and I was like, sweetie, this is an obvious one. And she's like, no, you don't know, I can hide out. And I was like, not to be rude, but between the three of us, if you hide out for 3 days, you're still dead because you have nothing on your arms to keep you alive. You can't even forage for food. You couldn't even kill an animal if you had to stay alive.
The berries?
Do you know that they're poisonous berries?
Yeah. I'll
Sure.
find the good ones.
I don't know. I don't try.
Why would you have berry picking with us?
Yeah.
I didn't know which one.
She's like,
Those were good.
Is that me?
What was my favorite? I'll go watch that video too. You're gonna listen to it as well. But my favorite thing is I picked the first one and stuff was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Exactly
That
my
was-
point.
That was a good bit.
So.
But no, see, but what if the guy was hiding out? But then I feel like
What about me?
You'd be like, yeah, you want to take that zombie? Like you'd like provoke it, and then it'd be like wham.
She called me stupid.
No.
I'm not a moron. If there's zombies, I'm running away and bringing a machete and slicing them up when they come to me.
Yeah, I know the answers, but
What did you think of that?
No.
Jeez, Louise.
Let me climb a tree and then just wait.
Do you climb a tree with what? With what?
The pickaxe.
Where are you getting a pickaxe from?
I don't know. I have to.
She's relying
Yeah.
for there to be one around.
Yeah, like
Jeez.
Minecraft, right? That's what happens in there. I don't know. That's a bad reference. Okay.
Okay.
Who is most likely to appear on a reality show?
Oh. Like you'd have your own show.
She must be talking about me.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
I put Iaryna too. Because I was thinking
Wow.
you and Carlos. I was thinking you and Carlos could
have
do a
always
cute couple.
wanted to go on to the Amazing Race,
Yeah.
No way.
but I'm not up for it anymore.
You never know.
See, there's not enough puffers in this world.
We said too,
for
we
me
would
to
watch an
go.
Amazing Race at one point.
Yeah.
But I don't.
What do you mean at one point?
We
we're
want to do
we're
it, yeah.
doing
We want to
it.
do it, but I don't have my G2 yet, so.
Yeah, on YTV,
Or G8,
there
sorry.
used to be a show called In Real Life.
Oh
I wanted to be on
my
that.
God,
So
I
bad.
was obsessed with that show.
Good, I loved it.
No, you have to go watch a YouTube thing of this. This show was
Amazing.
I wanted to do that so bad too. Wow, you just unlocked a whole wow,
Whole
big
new
flooded
level.
thing. And I know my cousin's friend got on it at one point, but she was out I think in like week 2. So did you watch? Well, I'm just getting like.
Was it like the first season?
I only remember the one with they did the astronaut one as the finale.
Oh, I don't remember the one.
Oh, okay.
I remember the firefighting one. I think they did like a race car one. I might be wrong.
I remember the astronaut one, and then this is how much I hate water. That I remember this one. They did a submarine because it's basically the show was like a reality show, and it was like kids, like basically Toronto kids, or not Toronto, Canada kids, sorry. And they would do like challenges. Like there was one where they'd do challenges. They'd be like, you know, those when you can take the planes and they fly where there's like, what's that called? No gravity, and they can float, but they're not in space, so it gives the illusion that they're in space.
Yeah.
And they do challenges like as that the theme was astronauts, and they do challenges in that, like with no gravity and stuff like that, and you gain points, and every week someone would be out. So it's like basically like in real life. So it's like real life, I guess, jobs people had, but then they would do challenges with that. And one of them I remember it was like for submarine people, submarine whatever, and then when they were learning how to like become submarines, and they did one where they had to go underwater.
They were learning how to become submarines.
When I grew up, I want to be a submarine.
Or worked in submarines or whatever, and they're like the training to do that is they put you in like a fake simulator, and they put you underwater and they flip you upside down, and you have to get, and the challenge is they have to get out, so they'd have to crack the window and like swim out. And I remember that freaked me out so much because I was like, I used to pretend that I was like, if I was in that show, would I do that challenge?
Yeah.
And it was like always no. And I remember that one in particular. I was like, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I think you get a penalty if you didn't do it. Wow, I just got unlocked so much. Wow. But yeah, I remember that challenge specifically. I remember so much that I was like, I won't be able to do it. Like that's my worst nightmare. Is being put underwater upside down with no goggles and like get out. No, nightmare. Sorry.
Wow.
But I put you because like I feel like Roxanne would have her own show. I don't feel like she would go on a reality show, but I could see you on a. I don't know what.
I feel like I'm too boring for reality shows. Like,
I don't think so. Maybe like Big Brother or something. I could see.
they film right around the corner from my house.
No way.
Yeah.
It's a
Hey.
sign.
The only reason I know this is because I was walking to my doctor's office, and I was walking by the studio, and they literally had like parking signs with Big Brother logo, and it said parking.
Ah, good to know. I don't know. I feel like I can see you. I once had dreams of being on Survivor, but I realized I would
Survivor.
You would not
I
survive.
would not.
See, and then you
I see
still
that.
think that you wouldn't be the first to die in a zombie
Okay,
apocalypse.
I knew
I
that.
could pull through in Survivor.
I was, giving some
Jeez.
answer. I always wanted to do Survivor, and I'm like, well, who am I kidding? Like, it didn't last a day.
If you,
I might.
you could.
I might.
The only way you'd survive is if you befriended someone who's really good, and then they just
Yeah.
saw you as such
I
a weak
feel like-
link that you would match, and then boom,
Yeah.
it happened to be a
See,
challenge.
the
You'd
thing
be
with
good.
Survivor, like, sorry.
Service I done?
Oh, but I got so excited. I love it. Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't remember.
But to find someone that, to rely on physically.
And then it just so happens that the last challenge that you're like, it's
was
like
like a
between
mental
you and that
one.
person,
Yeah.
not a mental
Oh, okay.
one, just something that you happen to be
Because
good at.
I feel like in
supposed to
like
master
those shows, I feel like I'd like be mentally okay to like do that, like in the sense of like I feel like I'm just like I wouldn't, I don't know how to say it. Like I feel like I struggle physically. That's the main, like I can't swim. I don't think I could sleep on some sticks on some sand, like like the physical challenges I think would get to me, but I think I have the right mindset, but I don't think my body would. Like finding alliances and like finessing people, I think I could do.
You'd be the equivalent of like an old person.
I'd be like, cause I'd be the
You know?
weak link. Everyone would vote me out first because I can't freaking lift up firewood to go.
No,
make
but
a fire.
they'd be like, I'll keep her. Like they'll all kind of want to keep her around till the last minute so they could smoke her. But
Yeah,
then
but then
surprise,
I'd be like-
surprise,
Dang, dang.
she got you.
But yeah. So, Next one. This was the one we read on this top 100 ones to light up the party. Who was and we were like, what does this mean? Who is most likely to live in a zoo? Like, reality, none of us. But it was just such a stupid question.
Live in a zoo.
I don't even know what that means.
Like live in a zoo. What do you mean? Huh.
3, 2, 1. Iaryna.
What? It would be me.
With the hippo.
Yeah. I love the hippo exhibit.
Oh, I forgot you're obsessed with Madagascar. This is literally
How could you forget? That's so offensive.
No, I put Iaryna because I feel like you would like Tiger King. You're so
Oh,
upset, like you would spend like a
I
week
love-
over.
I
like,
love animals. Like I want a goat. I want a monkey. I want like any animal named like I want one.
Mm-hmm. Who is most likely to lie to the police?
Are you changing your mind?
Yeah.
Both of you?
I don't know. I don't know if I have a reason for this.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Roxanne,
I put victory. I did by accident. Like she would lie to them, but she would think it was the truth.
I
But
can
then
see
it would
that.
turn out
yeah.
to be a lie.
The only reason I chose you was I don't think I've ever seen her lie.
If she's a
Yeah.
lie, I'm kidding.
Like I can't picture her lying and like
True. I guess I'm
not,
definitely the best liar.
and like not having the other person know that they're lying, not lying. Does
Yeah.
that make sense? Like,
That's what I was thinking.
can't
I was like,
do
the
that.
only way would be like she would like it would be by accident. At first, I wrote me too because I'm good at
Yeah.
I'm
And,
an actor.
I can't lie.
It's not
Like,
hard.
no.
That's
I can-
true. You're a good actor.
Yeah. So I can
Actress.
act.
Actress.
Actress. Female actor.
But yeah. Okay. Who's most likely to get a face tattoo? Because we're all so. This is hard, guys. Because we were all talking about this the other day. Like, which face tat should we get first?
3, 2, 1.
I
Not that I want one. I just feel like if
can see
I
it.
feel like somehow it would be like kind of like we're entangled with the mob, and then they'd be like, you have to get a face tattoo or die, and I'd be like, well, guess I'm getting a face tattoo.
Like you never like.
I
I
would
feel
want
like
it.
No, I feel like you would never get it. You never want it. But I feel like you'd like impulsively like do something like that, but like not a face tattoo.
Wait, permanent or temporary?
Who knows?
Oh.
Either both.
Because if it's temporary, like I'm sure all of us have had temporary face tattoos.
No, my dad never let me.
Oh yeah, the painting things. I forgot
Yeah,
about
my
that.
dad never let me. So I'm
Well,
only
you're
for
an adult
real.
now. You can do it now.
Hey guys, 2GirlsBeingBros paint sucks to Roxanne's face. Okay, what's the next one?
Okay. Who's most likely to live in the wilderness?
Well, we can already eliminate one person.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I put none, but like Roxanne, I guess
Yeah.
by default, because I feel like all three of us are not really like cabin in the woods type
No.
people.
Like,
Cabin in the woods, yeah.
oh, okay.
Tent in the woods, different
Oh, yeah,
story.
tent,
Peeing in a hole,
yeah.
I do it, but I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I guess you'd be the most likely out of the three of us.
Yeah. Well, that. Whoa! It's almost as though that's the game. Whoa! How did she think of that? I'd be
like,
most
camping
like
is really fun, but like,
living in the wilderness. I could
In the
live
wilderness.
off. I could live the longest in the wilderness.
Yeah, I
I'd
get
fight. I'd fight.
that. I'd be the least. If it was least,
Yeah.
I'd be.
yeah, because you have no service.
No, literally, no sort of. My Wi-Fi here like goes from like 4 bars to like 3, and I'm like, it's so slow. Okay. Oh, who's most likely to become a private investigator?
Oh.
This is an interesting one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. I said Iaryna.
I said me.
So centered.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
oh, across the board.
What's the
Damn.
question
To become a private investigator.
Yeah, I can see it.
I was only thinking Iaryna because she's very trustworthy. So I feel like she could just like because I'm picturing like, let's say you're just talking to someone at a bar and then being like, I'm cheating on my wife. Like, I feel like Iaryna has that trustworthy. Me, I feel like, okay, I could act and pretend to be someone, but I would never get that.
They'd like, be like, oh, you're
They'd
an
be
actress.
suspicious. Yeah, they'd be like, why is this woman so friendly to me?
Be a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you could like,
Yeah.
you could get someone
Yeah.
to trust you enough.
I just feel like
enough
it
to
would
say
be-
that.
Yeah, I feel like for Iaryna, it would just be like kind of like if someone were going off with their gut, it would be Iaryna. Like, you could
Yeah.
definitely do research, but I feel like Iaryna could like definitely gain the
Hey,
trustworthiness.
Yeah, I feel like, I think I'd change my answer to Iaryna. I don't know, I just said me, because I feel like I could, like, do, like, the internet research stalking and find someone, you know?
Oh, okay, I can
In
totally
that
see
sense,
that.
Too. I'm better at internet stalking than you are.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's true.
The only reason I didn't choose myself is like I'm not much of a stalker. I don't
Yeah.
stalk people.
We're just two stalkers being bro. No, I feel,
Two stalkers being bros.
yeah.
2 girls being stalkers.
Next one is most likely to become a poet. This is another banger we saw on that website.
3, 2, 1. I said victory.
Oh,
Yeah.
Roxanne.
Yeah. The only reason is because I couldn't you see her writing a book, like a book of poems?
I can see her writing songs, like raps.
It's like a poem,
Okay, I'll take it.
technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's your excuse for me?
I don't know, I was just gonna say, like, I can just, but it's more like the acting thing, I can just see you pulling off a great performance as, like, a stereotypical poet. Like,
Of course. What can I say?
Oh, this one's probably my favorite one ever. So, I'm gonna change it. Who is most likely to find one of their MPs, which is a member of parliament, in their writing, attractive, and he has to be over 60?
Oh,
Well, he's not over 60. He's 59.
Dude,
Oh
so-
shit! Wait, that's what I meant to write. That's what I meant to write. No. Ah. Okay, wait.
Okay, we have to redo that.
2, 1.
Tis I.
Roxanne.
Why'd you say over 60? You know he's 59.
I forgot. I just remembered he was up there.
Jeez.
For some
so
reason I thought
rude.
it was last week. It was you who was talking about that, like that you found him very attractive.
Oh no,
No,
I
I
was
was
saying that she was
Okay.
crazy.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Did you guys see this bullying? Did you hear that? I was saying she was crazy. Okay, what's next?
Who is most likely to get stranded?
Easy.
Okay, 2, 1. This is easy.
Me?
Yeah. Very few. Very like.
Do you agree?
Yeah. Most likely to get stranded.
Just because it's happened before. So.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can hear that story. I on the podcast with Nadia. I'll put it down in the description below of how we got lost that one time. That's what it reminded me of when we went to the beach.
Oh,
Back
right. I
in-
wasn't there.
Yeah. And then I got lost for 3 or 4 hours. But
Of
you
course
know.
you did.
Yeah, it's I feel like that'd be. I do feel like I'm good with.
No, don't say it. You're a liar. If you say it, you're a liar.
I feel like
If you say it, you're a liar.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like I get stranded and be okay with it. Like, I wouldn't panic. Like, I'm not the type that would panic. Yeah, I'd be chill.
No, like you'd find your way back. But that's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is that in the initial
That it would
thing,
happen.
instead of just following directions or figuring it out, she just kind of goes and does it and then has to undo it. But it's like just figure it out first.
Yeah. 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 Okay. I don't know if it'd happen to me if I'd be stranded alone though. Because I feel like when I'm going somewhere like with friends, I kind of rely on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm going somewhere myself, I make sure I know like everything about it. Just because I'm paranoid when I'm going somewhere. I don't know.
Sure.
Okay. Most likely to pass out.
Oh. Easy.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. What? Yeah. You just give really weak vibes.
Oh, I was thinking. I put you because I feel like if
I didn't
like,
pass out
wait,
once.
You did have, but I'm thinking like a needle, like you that I can see.
I wouldn't
you.
for real pass out, just cry.
Haven't you passed out a lot?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've never passed out in my life.
She threw up that one time. That's about it. But I feel like you're just someone who's
I
very.
was talking to someone and they said that they pass out all the time.
Nadia at church. She said if she stands for too long at church, then she passes out.
But it wasn't Nadia who I was talking to. I swear it was Victory.
I just get very weak vibes from you.
That's true. I don't never passed out though.
Fair.
So.
Well,
Kind of
technically, I guess I would be the. No, again, I wouldn't be. Because I was an
I've
anomaly.
never passed out. I've never felt close to passing out. I don't think.
New Year's 2019, you were sick and you were like, you had to sit down the entire night.
Yeah, because I had a fever.
So, don't say you never felt like passing out if you
Okay,
have
yeah,
never.
when I think it's fair when you have a freaking fever and the flu. Most likely to be a cool parent. I feel like us all.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I put all.
Oh.
Default.
No, I'd be the most embarrassing parent, hands down. I would specifically figure out things about my child's life to roast them.
But I feel like Victory would also be very embarrassing, but like she wouldn't do it on purpose.
Yeah,
It would just be
Yeah,
accidental.
but she would be a cool parent.
Nothing. I know like the trends. I know like the TikToks. I know the good games.
Those
out
are not the
there.
cool parents.
Yeah.
It depends who you ask.
Yeah, I'd be like down with the kids. Be like, I know how to work tech. I don't know.
I'm just letting you know, I'm gonna always talk to your kids and be like, she's not a cool parent. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
I know.
But I feel like you would be.
I'd be like, you'd be the coolest. I'd be definitely do a mixture of, I'd be the funny
Oh,
parent.
you'd be like the fun. You'd have like the insight.
Yeah.
The crazy jokes.
Oh yeah, and then but also I'd also embarrass them on purpose. So they, it's a little bit of sweet and salty over here.
Balance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have? Most likely to get injured in public. You know, I feel like this has changed recently.
This is all a gang up on you.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Me. I wouldn't have answered
Yeah.
me a couple months ago, but after recent events, it's definitely me.
I just pictured you tripping and
it
falling all the time.
literally-
You also always run into people. You and Nadia.
Yeah.
Guys, if I had $1 for every time I stopped Victory and Nadia from running into people in public, I'd have at least $200.
Yeah, it's happened. This happens. Like this literally always happens when I'm like when I'm with people. Like it's so in like I just feel like I need to like look at someone when I talk to them, and then I always don't pay attention to what's around me,
it's
and
not
I
like you're on
just
your phone
crash.
or anything.
Yeah. It's just me. Just
You just don't pay attention to your surroundings.
yeah. When but
But I do.
I feel like I do that when I'm alone. But like with people, I get distracted. I can't do more things than multitasking. I can't even speak in things at the same
You're
time.
Do 2 things more.
Yeah, I feel like I can't get distracted when I drive. I'm better at it when I'm driving, but I still feel like it's so hard for me not to look at someone fully and talk to them in the car. But I'm like, nah, pay attention to the road. Okay. This one again we saw on that Lively website. Who's most likely to help bury a body?
Oh.
No one has done this.
No one will
Please,
ever
no one
do
will
this.
ever do this. This is a joke. Please do not report us.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Oh.
I was gonna say me only because I have the physique. I could help carry a dead body.
I said Victory because she probably like, okay. She just like go along with it.
True.
That's true. I feel you because I was like, I feel like you're just so nice. So I feel like if someone was like, can you please, if they're like, please, like, you're like, they're desperate, like, can you help me, please help me, and you'd be like, okay.
In reality, I'd be like, oh. I'm like, fine.
Yeah, I'd report them. I'd
Yeah,
bury it,
report
but then
them.
I'd report them.
Obviously, I think all of us would do that, but and then the follow up, who would be the friend asking to help you bury a body? The one asking to help you,
Wait,
them
describe.
bury a body. So
The person on the phone calling you to ask you
Asking-
help bury a body.
Which one of the three would be like, hey, come help me bury a body? So who would be the one asking?
3, 2, 1.
Roxanne. Oh.
It's Victory. It would be an accident.
Accident.
That's the only
Yeah.
way someone dies in our
Yeah.
midst. It's because I'm picturing like, let's say like a home invasion, and then Victor's just like scared, and then they fall down the stairs, and she's like, oh my gosh.
Help me bury this body.
Help.
And finally, who's most likely to become YouTube famous? What a weird question. Whoa.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, 2 girls being bros. All of us right here. And help us, you guys out there can help us become even more famous by subscribing and following and listening to our podcast and supporting us. And thank you to all of you who do. What a coincidence.
Well, it's crazy we all just had that. That intuition.
Yeah, wow. That was crazy that was a question in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are all our questions. That was a fun little, that was a fun game. Yeah, I like that. I feel like we are all mutually pretty much agreed on everything.
Yeah.
Except a couple, but
Except for most of them.
yeah. I feel like we're pretty
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, that was a fun little game. Thank you, Iaryna, for coming on our podcast.
Thanks for having
me. For the
Very
first
much
time.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
very first on a podcast.
For the podcast,
Yeah.
but not on
regular
our,
on our channel.
You forgot to ask me a question.
as
We
an
did?
honor.
Wow.
No, I was about to.
See, this is
Actually, no, for real.
Oh, really?
That was the segue,
Oh, really?
saying that this is the first time on our podcast.
I was gonna
So-
wrap it up.
Oh my gosh. See, guys, we let Victory be the executive director, and I think starting next podcast, I'm executive director.
You're gonna take the
I'm gonna take the lead.
of the conversation.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So since this is her first time on our actual podcast, even though she's made appearances before, there's a very important question we have to ask her.
Yeah.
Iaryna, if you were walking down the street, who would make you cross the street to avoid them?
Anybody I don't know. Honestly. But yeah.
But anyone in particular?
Celeb.
Like celeb, mostly celebs.
Yeah.
I think it was you who said the Kardashians. Was it
No, it was Melanie.
Melanie.
Yeah.
Kardashians? Nice.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks.
Nothing against them.
Just like, you don't have anything to say if you're gonna cross the road. Let them go on.
They might have too many bodyguards anyway.
That's true.
I'd have to cross the road either way.
And be too busy in that area, all the
Yeah.
fans, so you're like, oh gosh, gotta go across the street now.
Thanks for coming on our podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Hope you enjoyed.
I did.
And remember, kids,
Don't do too much. Peace.